Oh, real Miss Fields cookies. I said real Miss Fields cookies, not like that bull that we got. So you didn't get the little ones? I know you're bringing me one. If it doesn't, that's okay. That's just some calories that I can avoid counting. Yup. Yup. Because you molested people yesterday.
It's like 6 o'clock.
What?
It's like 6 o'clock.
I know, and we didn't see the light of day till this morning. So the sun was up when I got molested. I'm a big dumber.
You a bit dumb?
If you let yourself get molested, you're a big dumb.
Oh, you're hurt. You're hurt.
If you're hurt and he molest you, you're a big dumb. You a big dumb. I'm not a big dumb. I did not molest you. I did not attack you. You attack me and I molest. You attack me and I molest and I'm a big dumb. Well, I'm glad you called. Now, as I was saying, my Muslim Ramadan people, I love you. Let me just start out with I love you. But if you are fat and you call yourself Muslim and exercise in Ramadan, it is not okay that you think everybody should tiptoe around you because you are hungry and irritable. You know, I mean, if you are fat, and I'm sensitive, I'm more sensitive than anybody about overweight people because I am a big female. But if you are fat, and some are fat, and you are exercising Ramadan, and you get irritable because you are hungry, that is not my fault. I'm not responsible for that. I'm not, you know, you decide to be Muslim, or whoever raised you decided for you to be Muslim, and as an adult person you haven't thought enough on your own to change your mind or to do so responsibly. And by responsibly, if you know you're gonna be Muslim when you grow up, then don't be fat. You can't be fat. You'll pick a different religion. It is not okay. It is not okay for you to be irritable and hungry, or to be cheating and feel bad because you cheating and lash out on some other people or make excuses for it. You know, I tell you what, you know, ultimately, just talk to me after sundown. I love you. So don't talk to me until after sundown, when you can eat something. I was mature and balanced enough to decide to know that I can't be Muslim because I'm going to be hungry and irritable, and that's not your fault. You know, and if you really want to go at it, you know, I mean, aren't you supposed to be, which is it? Are you going to make yourself go hungry, or are you going to treat your body as a temple? Which is it? Because in treating my body as a temple, I can't let myself be starved and then just be lashing out and cussing folks out left and right, because God don't want me cussing folks out left and right. I do it sometimes anyway, yes, and in doing so, I'm just in full sin mode. Let's just deal with it. I'm in full sin mode when I'm cussing MNFs out left and right. However, I know that I will do it randomly, based on my irritation alone, if I walk around hungry. God doesn't want me to walk around hungry. I know it says to fast in the Bible. It says a lot of stuff to do in the Bible. It says never disobey your parents in the Bible. Have you ever done so? Oh, have you? Well, kill yourself. While I'm throwing this in, you know, everybody that's homophobic can go to the Bible and say that you know, man should not lay with man. If you keep reading, it also says you should not lay with anybody else other than whoever you have taken as your wife. So if you ever, it also says you should not covet other people, and it includes your mama and your aunt and your sister's mother's aunts and your daddy's nephews, cousins, wife, sisters, mother's husband, and all those people. So if you ever cheated on anybody in any of your relationships in any of your life, then you go stone yourself to death too. And another thing, marriages aren't breaking up at alarming rates. The divorce rates aren't all that amazingly, unbearably high. Marriages aren't breaking up all over the place. Hookups disguised as marriages are what are breaking up all over the place. Y'all wasn't friends. You never got in a meaningful relationship. That's not a real marriage that you in. So that what broke up is not a real marriage. Marriages that are real marriages, things happen every once in a while, but for the most part, real marriages are as such, and they are breaking up. People are getting divorced because they never got married, never got truly married. And while I'm on it, how can you rewrite your vows? I understand it. I think it's beautiful, and it can just bring me to tears when I see it go down. But how can you rewrite the vows? I mean, aren't the vows something that came from the Bible's regulation of what a marriage should entail? Right there and before God. So right there and before God, you just gonna switch up his words to according to what's comfortable for you, so you can build this thing that you call a marriage that's really a hookup. So when you get divorced later and the divorce rate goes up, we can all blame it on the institution of marriage that is so fucked up. No, the relationship that you built that you are now calling a marriage is what is fucked up. And then you reproduce and have children within that fake marriage before the divorce happens and screw them up in terms of what relationships should consist of too. Screw up your own life, stop reproducing and screwing up the children's lives too, because they are our future. And if they have a screw up impression of what relationships and moral values entail, then we are really screwed as a whole. And speaking of moral value, like allegedly Minaj has had a nipslip, a wardrobe malfunction, you know. And I know what you're saying, hey, Janet did it and blew up. No, actually Janet did it and it did not blow up. Janet did it and it just ate up all her record sales and she became less than popular than she was before. What you meant to say was Justin Timberlake did it and got away with it, because her career suffered as a result. And why are you surprised? Why are you surprised when someone who wears the things that Minaj and other hoes wear, and you have a wardrobe quote-unquote malfunction? You knew that stuff was bound to go down sooner or later. You knew that was bound to go down sooner or later. So why are you surprised? Why are you amazed when your sons and daughters love Breezy and Riri, and your sons beating the doohickey out of some female, and your daughter's getting the doohickey beat out of her? Now you mad at the dude. Deuces and smooches. Oh, and I love you.